12 years later, there are still a lot of questions surrounding the so-called fire deaths of a Laurel County father and son.
Now relatives say a Canadian psychic has featured the case in a book he's written about multiple murders. LEX 18's Lee Searcy has the details from Laurel County in the big story at 5:30.
In August of 2006, fire raged through this trailer on Old Richmond Road in the small community of Pittsburgh. Inside it, the bodies of 77-year-old Herbert Brewer Sr. and his son, 37-year-old Herbie Jr. At the time, authorities believe both died as Herbie Jr. tried to rescue his dad from the 3 a.m. fire. But even then, Herbert Sr.'s daughter, Rosalie, thought there was more to it and let the former Laurel sheriff know about it.
We took them evidence. We took them a ball bat. That was, my little brother had a pump knot in the front of his head.
Rosalie believes both were robbed and beaten to death, not dead from smoke inhalation. She says both were still in their day clothes, and she says her brother was found next to a set of brass knuckles that she thinks he used to try and defend his father.
His fingers was like this in these pictures that the negatives that the sheriff's office gave us.
She says a witness saw 3 males leaving the trailer. She thinks her dad left a dying message about them.
My daddy was a very smart man, and I'm telling you, he had the word kids wrote in soot on that, well, you know, like on that. Somehow or another with his finger, you could tell it.
The family reached out to a Canadian psychic named Robbie Thomas, who wrote a chapter about the deaths in a book titled Psychic Profiler, The Real Deal, True Crime Cases, Volume 1. Rosalie hopes the current sheriff will take a closer look at all the evidence to prove her theory.
We just want justice, and for people to know that this was not an accident. This was not an accident.
Covering the news in Laurel County, Lee Searcy, LEX 18 News.
We reached out to the Laurel County Sheriff, who didn't get back to us. The family says he classifies the deaths as a cold case.